And then from here, let's figure out how we want to set up our assembly machines. Do I not have any more blue assembly machines? Did I use them all up? I thought I made about a stack for them, but I guess we're... So if that's the case... I don't have any assembly machines at all? Okay, we're gonna go back and restock on things. What's going on there? That was weird. Oh, it's just waiting because it... Okay, I got you. Never mind. I understand. It's backed up, so it's not putting them down. Okay, while we're walking over here, let's speed of this belt. Still working with the yellow belts because we don't have robots yet. Network set up at least. Go. There we go. That should run a lot smoother, or faster rather. I really didn't want to make these just yet, but I guess we'll let our robots do their job. Good for you guys. Good for you. So what we want to do here is we're going to want to add to this. We're going to make it the same length as this guy here. So for that, we're going to actually have to move our belts that we have. And I'm trying to think of how we're going to do this. So in reality, we really don't need to actually change much. We can just move this over to the left a little bit. Then once we bring this down, we'll just wrap it around. So gonna be the plan here. Again, in reality, these aren't even doing too much right now. Everything's always backed up. We're not actually... All right. Go. Not a good idea to have everything facing the wrong way. But like I said, it's not a good idea to have everything facing the wrong way. So because we changed everything to red belts right there, we're going to have to upgrade the inserters that we have into fast inserters, because the yellow inserters have some troubles sometimes picking stuff up. It doesn't hurt to upgrade, so doing that. Relatively rich in resources compared to before, so all right. Now you can see how quickly we use up copper there. And on this. So down. We want 12 on each side. 1, 2. Since they're red belts now, we can actually do 24 on each side, but you know, we'll keep to the 12 for now. Bricks? What is that? He uses those things anyways. So the research that I want to do right now is basically everything to make us stronger, and that way we can go tackle the biter base a little bit better later on. Hopefully by the next time we go over there we can just head in there and kill everything and head out. It won't take us that long compared to how it's been taking us whenever we go over there. We are over here for stone bricks. Stone bricks are over this way. I did not notice we were missing things there. Good job, robots. Grab another set. While we're here, let's grab up the blue science. Put it in our lab. Really can't wait till we get our power armor. Once we get that, we can put some exoskeletons and we can run much faster and we can do all that other cool stuff. Quite fun. Right, there we go. So, let's see. Looking at how this is, we can still bring this copper down and split it off right here and then bring it back to where it was. So, even with this in the way, we'll be okay. That do. Oh. We're actually using our... Oh yeah, because we just picked up all those inserters. Okay. I was you know, it's been a while since those have been working, so I'm like, why are those working now? Alrighty, there we go. Gotta splitter this guy off. Good. Back to where they were. Although, at this point, really don't need to do this at all. Let's stop that top one, because that top one's just going to red science. Okay, we do need that. I thought it was just going to our storage. Using much longer. And back to the east side. Need to add the iron back. Too much, huh? Alright, how we do? How we do? Got some spaghetti going on. Huzzah. We have added everything else that we need to add. We have a much stronger copper line that hopefully will cover everything that we need it to cover. If not, we always have more areas to add to. Our iron line is good to go. They're looking good. For the science in there. All right. That's gonna be annoying. Well, we'll leave it be. All right, robots, are you happy? How's our steel line look? They're looking pretty good. We have steel here that we can reverse whenever we want to, but I think we're doing fine, well enough, so. So now I'm going to consider adding another line to our bus, and that we finally have a lot of belts to work with and a lot of iron to work with and so on and so forth. So started. You can always add to this later. Bust. Balance it out a little bit, you know, whole 10 yards, 9 yards, however many yards you want it to be. Go. I'll add another one for copper. And we'll just do this whenever we're finding our way walking back and forth in our base. We don't need to do it all. Okay. Next thing we want to make is cargo size would be nice. Speed is fine. And productivity is good, but it's expensive. I guess we're going to just work on our speed modules. Back to par. So let's finally get working on our processing units. I completely forgot why we went over to the other side. I think it was to get some more things for pipes, but feels like we already had enough. In which case, I don't know. So, my apologies. We're going to get to everything very shortly. So again, I I think what I'm going to do is I'm not going to have this meet up together. I'm going to have them separate rather, and just be on both sides. I think that serve us better than having them together. We'll make a lot. Why not? We'll see if this line can handle it or not. Alright, we got our blue circuits, which I am looking at and seeing purple because flux, darn it. This. Normally I would use underground pipes for this, but it's okay. He's okay. Right. Should be good. Have these larger medium poles that I never use. I should probably start using them. And voila, we have our blue circuits. I just need to output them. Have all of them outputting. Okay. Neato. What I'm going to do is actually split off another set of circuits here, bring it to over here. Because this seems to be backed up a lot of the time, so not make circuits here. Because each of these use 20, so it doesn't hurt. We'll just keep an eye on this, make sure that this continues to stay backed up. And if it doesn't, then we can always just remove it. NBD. Out of engines again. Alright, I think it's time. Let's make our roboports. We're gonna make roboports for the sole purpose of breaking engines down here. And then bringing the blue science over. Okay. Still backed up. That's good. We have all these robot frames. to get some use out of them. Alright, so we're gonna want a good amount of logistic robots. Let's make 100. And then I think that's good for now. The rest of it, we just need to make some roboports. So pick up these field that we have conveniently right here. And I guess we'll head over to our making area. Could definitely upgrade our thing there. So we might also, yeah, I guess we should make some construction robots as well, because we'll need them if we want to upgrade our base. I'm not sure why I stopped using robots, but for some reason it just feels like it's been a very long time since I've actually properly used some roboports. Not that I don't like using them, I love the quality of life upgrades they give us, but I don't know. I'm just being stubborn about it. Power. So after we add our roboports, we'll probably need to add more power, but we'll deal with that when we get there. We'll have 10 roboports made and 100 of each robot. Terrible. Alright, so let's set her up. Need anything in that section. Here either, but no, if we're gonna make a network, we're gonna make a network, dang it. This is a ribbon world, so, you know, not too hard to cover everything. And I think this one's completely unnecessary, but we'll put it there anyways. Also need to make sure all these guys have power. What about that aspect of this? I don't want to finally use all of our landfills. Make a straight line through here and put a riverport in the middle. That's what we're gonna do. Fancy. Not fancy? Game. You're making me sad. Oh, never mind. Myself is making myself sad. I did not fill it in properly. All right. Neato. We have that there. Okay, let's make sure everything has power. Waste some power poles here. It's okay. Look at this productivity. Looking for those flashing lights that aren't those things. And now let's add stuff to the network. Or let's add bots to the thing here. I want to keep my 10 that I started with. Some circuits, so let's go grab those. We have passive provider chests. We don't have any buffer chests yet. Or, you know, the other types of chests, rather. Oh well, it's better than nothing. Grab more circuits so we can make more reports and fill out the rest of this area. Deal. Making more logistics robots because why not? We have the robot frames, and I think it doesn't hurt us to have more robots. Again, it's not really that much use to have a roboport here, but it's not bad. It'll help the robots recharge, you know, so take it. All right. Need one more to get to the main area here that we want to get to. How many processing units do we have? 250. Nice. So we can start making some armor and stuff. We're gonna need to make one more robo board, it looks like. Interestingly, we're using up all of our iron. That's probably because we're using up all of our circuits now. You can see that we're not backed up on circuits here anymore, so I'm going to actually take this away. I'd prefer making more advanced circuits than circuits. Is that true? I might actually prefer making blue circuits over making red circuits, because that's what we're choosing here. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that connected. So, last row report. So it looks like we were attacked. Man, these guys work fast. Okay, we're getting slightly stronger soon. And we can go tackle them and get them out of existence, hopefully. There we go. So, the first order of business with all of our robots is going to be upgrading all of our yellow belts to red belts. Area over here. That's pretty much the only use we're going to get out of them for a while. Without the upgraded logistic stuff. So we might want to consider looking at utility science for next. We have the processing units, we have the flying robot frames, we need to make low density structures. That needs copper plates, steel plates, and plastic bars. We have all those things. We also have the rocket fuel, so we can start making that. So we have the 2 of the 3 things that we need for our rocket. Bad, not bad. Let's repair that so I don't have to worry about looking at this thing anymore. So it does look like we want to expand our copper production because we're definitely going to be using a lot more copper soon. And we're also struggling on copper already, I think. Actually, no. I guess we're just really struggling on the iron. Which is funny. Because it seems like we have a lot of iron. I think we just need to upgrade these belts. We put these labs into or these science into our labs. And then we'll get our handy dandy upgrade planner. Want this. Do this. We want. That's pretty much it. That's this. think we're good. Oh, we want this. Then we have to change the vests. Good to go. Watch the magic happen. Do we have enough red belts for this? Guess we'll find out. I'm a little scared that we don't. Better pass a chest here. Okay, let's continue our upgrade path here. That's interesting, I didn't change those. Looks like. Oh, we also didn't upgrade or change how we're doing. Alright, how are we doing? Need to make some underground belts, looks like. Now we have a lot of yellow underground belts, so we can convert those. Not gonna be too bad, at least. So did pick all these up, but I guess can never get away from this. For making all those underground belts, we need a lot of gear wheels, so we're gonna make all these gear wheels and just pick them up sometime, I think. So click on our belt. Still have a good amount. I'm optimistic that this will be fine. Sleep time. It is definitely sleep time. I had not realized it was this late. I just never pay attention to the clock when I'm playing Factorio. I'm with you. I should definitely. So, I guess let's start wrapping up what we're doing. today we did, feels like we didn't do too much, but I think we did. We got our robots going. We have, once this is done, we'll upgrade it. We have upgraded all of our belts into red belts. Got a decent bus line going. We have circuits going. We have blue circuits here. Have blue science here, although this hopefully isn't going to be permanent. Got a train system going for our ore. Have to do our oil soon. Cleared out all of this area only for them to just come back again, but what? What? Okay, excuse me. How does this work? Dune, thank you for the raid. Much appreciated. Hope your stream went well. Are these actually getting across, or is this should I consider this the end of our biter map? They get across water? I'm a little concerned / relieved. Sea biters? What are those? I want to hear of no such things. All right, look at that. No. What are these sexy mer biters you're talking about? Dangerous. Whole thing, I'm sure. Well, now that we've conceived the notion of sexy merbiters, I'm sure there's something on the internet about that. Otherwise, you're obligated to make the picture, Dune. The map has an end left to the right. It shouldn't. I mean, I'm not sure if I just got really lucky with this terrain setup, but it should be infinite on both left and the right. But I haven't been attacked on the left for a very long time, and this is here, so I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I will. I'm just about getting ready to get my power boost in my armor. Getting exoskeletons and whatnot. We just got our blue circuits online, so once that's done, we can make all that stuff and clear to the river. We were having a lot of trouble because we have already cleared this several times already, up to this base here. But we're having trouble clearing them because our armor wasn't good enough, and they had big biters, and it was a pain. So hopefully with our new armor, that should go much better. Artillery? I never use artillery. I should probably look into that. I don't think we even have it researched. I don't know where... Artillery. Yeah, we're a bit far away from that. We've been pretty slow on the science here. I've been lacking. Dealing with the biters took up a lot of our time because we kept on coming over here, running out of supplies, and having to go back and Then they would come back and, you know, all that jazz. So we definitely need to up our iron production, because that's our main limiting factor here. You can see our line is dead. Yeah. Because we're at 1.2k iron left here. And so we're importing all of our iron ore from here. And the patch isn't that large, so we're not mining it that quickly. But I can definitely add another train to this line now. I just need to add more smelting to use it up. We're getting there. I just keep getting distracted and I keep on working on different things, and one thing isn't, they're not progressing as quickly as they should. Need a balancer too, yep. Well, this line doesn't even have anything on it right now. I'm in the process of building a proper bus. It'll happen eventually. Oh, we're full on batteries. And I don't think I need to make any more batteries. I think that should be good for a while. No reason to use up the iron or the iron when we don't need it right now. Okay, so in terms of gas, oil, petroleum's fine. Our light oil and our heavy oil are also fine. Our heavy oil is being converted. We still have light oil. And we can use the light oil to make some more solid fuel, then convert into rocket fuel for later on. We also need to start making some low density structures, and so that's going to be using up a lot of our copper as well. Need to add more there, so let's go grab some ammo and head over there. Meant at iron ore loading station. Yeah, you're right. Well, I was wondering why this is like this. I still haven't replaced these. I should replace them with stack inserters, but I guess it doesn't matter. I guess if we just have too much here. So we should balance this out. Either way, we have a lot to work on. Never fix this either. Not that it matters. It's all backed up. Alright, so with this we have way too much steel. But we'll be using a lot more steel when we get our low density structures online. I think? Or was that plastic? Yeah, no. It's actually not that much. 2 per. And it's 20 seconds to make 1, so never mind. We're not going to be using that much steel. We are going to be using all that plastic. We need some to use plastic on. Just store it up for no reason. Oh boy. Alright. So it's about time for me to wrap up because I had not realized it was so late. In terms of things that we need to do, we kind of just went over all of them. We're still okay on electricity. We have all this copper over here if we ever decide we need more. Okay, for right now. But we will need to expand to a second smelting area for copper, I think. Once we have iron under control, so we'll need to do another iron smelting as well. And then once we get our armors and such, we're going to clear out the biters over here that are quickly expanding. They are making these bases very, very quickly, and I'm a little concerned, but not that concerned. The big biters are my main problem dealing with those guys. I'm still really surprised at this thing. And then still have oil here to be picked up if we ever decide we need it. But again, we're good on petroleum. The other two we don't really care about too much. So that's all for what I can see. We might also want to start working on getting concrete online. We have the ore, we have the water. Stone. I don't think I really need it. I don't plan on doing any nuclear stuff because it's just so far away and we don't really need it. You know, we're not using laser turrets, so we don't need the power. And we don't care about pollution too much because there's only so many places the biters can come from. And looking at this river again, they won't even get past through this. Need for the rocket side though? True. But I mean that's a one-time thing, right? So we will need to do it, but I don't think we need to do it now or in the near future. Kind of curious on what's over here, so we might search over here a little bit more next time. So let's head over there and just clean up everything real quick. Add more turrets and ammo and such. Call it a stream. That's not good. Train, are you here? You're not here. Car, where are you? There are other turrets there, so that should clean up, but you know, maybe it won't. Oh yeah, we were making underground belts. Trying to do that before. I think I'll clean this up and then I'll go back around. All right. Have a good night, morning, Dune. Thanks for the raid again, and thanks for teaching me that furnace setup. Alright, so since they seem to always be attacking here, I'm just gonna add. We don't have any walls on us. We have 20 walls. Is that gonna be enough? We have a poor man's walls with us, so let's add this. Yeah. Looks good. Looks good. They don't even know how to tackle this. That's so crazy. Let's see. I'll need to learn how to parse all those lines, but seems like they're still focusing this area, and they kind of focus this area a little bit. But fine with this. So we're gonna go head back to the base and just start. Oh. We're gonna start all the oh, let's spell this. Let's balance this while we're here. How do I want to do this? We're just gonna put these three together and then do some of this nonsense, and it's not balanced well, but it's balanced more than before, and that's what we were looking for. I guess I had it fine before. Good enough. Go. Alright, works for me. So it definitely looks like our train is not emptying anymore. So that means that we need to increase our production of iron. And we also need to do that just to get everything going. So I guess that's a perfect setup for us. Make our power armor and stuff, and then we can head out. Are here. This we need electric engine units. Should have in plenty of numbers. Grab that. The skeleton. We're gonna make more batteries. A personal battery, and then I guess energy shield 2s are later. Hey Sentata. Sorry, we're about to end the stream, but how are you doing? We're just here. We're gonna make all of our underground belts here. About this next time. Mining productivity is done. Where is the energy shields? Alright, so we got all that. Oh, here's all of our walls. And grenades. Chests. We were out of chests. Who knew? Bam. Look at all that extra inventory space we just gained. Amazing. All right, so we'll be converting all of these into a K2 battery, so that's why I have so many. Putting them in there for now. What else I have in here? I don't. Okay, so with that, I think we're all prepped and set for our next stream. We're going to be doing all those things I've already said a couple times now, so I'm not going to repeat myself, but we have a lot to work on, so I'm looking forward to what we get to accomplish next time. We'll get rid of these guys, and I guess we won't have to see biters again. Got lucky with this. I don't know what the deal is with this setup there. But got our robot logistic network set up. We'll see what we can do with it next time. That, I'm going to call this a stream. Thank you everyone for watching. Much appreciated. And I hope everyone has a nice day. Good day, have a good night, morning, whatever is over there. I'll see you guys next time.